What is going on? It's Dave Umphress with the Umphress Group at Keller Williams. Hey, I was just going to make a quick video. I've gotten a couple questions about our 100K guaranteed income program or the 100K club on our team. And a couple people asking me how we do it, why we do it, is it actually profitable for us, etc. And so I was going to sort of answer a few of those questions and also explain the program, how it works, what are the requirements, stuff like that. You got to start from the foundation, though, of understanding our numbers on our team. So if an agent goes and creates a buyer lead, or their friend buys, or whatever it might be, a personally generated buyer on our team, the agent is retaining 80% of that deal. And so you got to figure, if it's a $12,000 commission, which is pretty normal in our price points, 12 and a half, let's say, they're keeping about 10 grand of that. And so to net 100K a year for that agent, we're only talking about 10 deals in a year. And honestly, if somebody only wants to close 10 deals in a year, they're probably not a good fit for us anyways. And so the numbers already make sense. I mean, part of the program is just to highlight the fact that we're going to lay out a path to help you get there. And if you, for some crazy reason, don't, we'll make up the difference. We'll cut the check for the difference. But let's look at the 6 requirements on our team to actually be a part of and to stay in the guaranteed income program, the 100K club. And if an agent fails out of the 100K club, they can start back over the next month if they want. But obviously, to get that guarantee, it's got to be a 12-month span. So let's look at the 6 things. Number 1, they have to hold 1 open house per week. It has to average out to 4 per month or 52 in the year. And so we're a big open house team. The amount of effort and work and time and money spent to prepare for an open house on the staff's part is crazy. If an agent says, I'm going to hold an open house Saturday 1 to 3 at this address, go, the staff team, everything from the online marketing for it, the lead generation for it, signs prepared, flyers prepared. There's so much work that goes into preparing for an agent's open house. It's crazy. It's the easiest thing an agent on our team can do to actually generate business. And so we expect 52 open houses in that year span, which sounds kind of crazy, but you could do 52 in like 2 months if you really wanted to, if that was your one thing. So first one, 52 open houses in a week, an average of 1 open house per week for the year. Number 2, make 10 new contacts a day, 50 new contacts a week. That's measured on a weekly basis. 50 contacts a week for the right person sounds like not that much. When I first got in the industry, I was on a team that required 100 contacts a week, every week. It's just what we did, and it just became easy. It became normal. 100 contacts a week was not that hard. So 50 contacts a week we feel like is reasonable. Now keep in mind, the agents on the team making $250,000 a year, they're making more than 50 contacts a week. I mean, 50 is just sort of like a basement level for the program. So number 3, complete a minimum of 1 appointment per week, any kind of appointment with somebody who's considering buying or selling. So all of these open houses and the lead generation things that the agents are doing should be generating appointments. The expectation is that you're going on at least 1 appointment per week, which is pretty reasonable. Number 4, have 1 SOI appointment a week. Now this is different than of somebody considering buying or selling. This is just hanging out with friends. This is grabbing lunch, coffee, going out, whatever. You're hanging out with your sphere of influence, but you're logging it in the CRM that says, who your top 100 people, 150, 200 people in your SOI is when you saw them last. And obviously the goal is that you're being reminded that you haven't seen so-and-so in a while. It's time to touch base with this person in your sphere, etc. But you're hanging out with 1 person in your sphere per week, signing 2 new agency agreements per month. So buyer agency or seller agency, the expectation is that agents in the 100K program are doing the activities that are leading to the appointments, that are leading to the contracts. And so you're signing 2 agency agreements per month. And last but not least, placing 1 home under contract per month. And obviously with a fallout rate, not all 12 of those are going to close, but the expectation is a minimum of 1 home placed under contract per month. So those are the 6 things, pretty realistic, not that crazy. The right person will look at this list and say, that's not that hard. Honestly, for somebody to look at this pretty simple list and say, that doesn't sound like me, they're probably not a good fit for the program. They might still be a good fit for the team, but not necessarily for the guaranteed 100K club. So I hope that answers some questions. If you know of somebody that would look at that and say, I can do that. It might be a challenge, but I can do that, or I want to do that. We're not necessarily in this to be the most profitable team. Obviously, we want to be profitable enough to stay open, but we're in this for a different reason. And so if you know somebody that has a desire to be a part of something bigger, make an impact in the process, but also make a great income without giving up the autonomy and the income that a lot of people sort of stay away from real estate teams for, they might be a great fit. So send them my way, davesoldmyhouse@gmail.com, or have them just go to viewallcoloradohomes.com, and there's a little inquiry tab up there. So I appreciate you watching this video. That's almost 5 minutes and you're still watching. Pretty crazy. Have a great day. See ya.